Alright, it's time to make a new video for Wheel of Fortune here. So let's go here. Let's go connect to Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is connected. And unfortunately, well, look at that. We got a new message from customer support, of course. Here we go. We just logged in. Let's do this first. Let's go down here. You're supposed to get daily letters for free. As you can see, I don't get free daily letters anymore, and I haven't been for, to be quite honest, I don't really know exactly how many days it's been. It's been over a few weeks, that's for sure. Hang on, let me just move this camera up like this a little bit. Go like that. Yeah, as you can see, I'll just move with my mouse. This is all the stuff from Wheel of Fortune down here that I've got. This right here, it's all stuff that's been recorded for quality assurance. Let's start off by getting this bonus thing first. Let's claim that. And sorry about the video, and it's not really that clear because I cannot mirror my phone to this TV here that I'm using. Is a 50 or 55 inch as my monitor for the time being, because my power supply on my other TV slash monitor ended up going kaput on me. Let's see, which is the newest one that I got. That's that. We won't cash these in just yet. Got 3 days to spin that wheel. We won't do that. Let's go over here. As you can see, I get to watch a free video to get 25 diamonds. That still works. When you click free, I still haven't watched my daily 5 videos for free yet. I'm going to do that in a bit. You'll notice at the bottom here where there's tournaments, you notice that there's nothing highlighted as it should be. So let's click on the tournaments and let's go like this, because you're supposed to get 4 free daily tournaments. Mine stops right there. I do not get it. So let's, and of course that's not working. Let's go over here. No, not on there. That's no, notify me later. No problem. That tournament that I actually played in, I got 700th place. I played that more than a week ago, and it's still pinned to my tournaments for some reason. Let's turn down the volume on this phone, because in the previous video it was actually pretty loud. We got 7 of these little gifts. Let's just go and claim them. My point being is this, is it shows here highlighted that that I've got a letter available. So let's see if I do. There, I gotta know. I only have 180 of them. I've got 581 I's. H's 168. The main letters in this game that are the hardest to obtain is the C. I've got 8 of those. The Q, I've been saving now. I've got 9 of those. The R's, for some reason, are starting to get really hard. I've got 12, 20 S's, and 85 Ps. The P, the C, the Q, and of course the X generally were the hardest to get. Now it's the X, the Q, the C, and the R. Now, go to see what we have active. And, you know, I've got 1 hour free unlimited tickets. It's actually 2 hours, not one. I did not use to get any upgrades for any of the letter wedges at all, because this one here is an 800 wedge and you need winnings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do I want to activate this or no? I'm not going to activate any of them at all, period. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the game to show you that my wedges that are on this wheel have been identical for the past over 200 games that I've played. So you're going to see right now that it is absolutely identical. First game I'm playing. You're supposed to get a free hint, which I don't get anymore. Then you have the golden hint, which I don't get anymore. Anyways, there you go. Just remember the 2200, there's a 500, 500. Now on this wheel here, you're going to have a 10,000, and the 10,000 is next to the 400. There's a 7,000 wedge that's is usually always in purple. There's a 3,400 wedge, which is going to be this one right here. That's the 3,400. Oops. There it is, the 3,400. There's 22, 500, 500. So.
Yes, indeed.
And let's spin nice and slow so you can see on this wheel. You will never see a 600, 700, 800, or 900 wedge. That one there is 950. But as I'm saying, I don't get those wedges anymore. My wheel has not changed in quite a long time. And, you know, I just find it funny, I guess. I've complained one too many times about the game. And this is sort of, you know, sort of payback, I guess. And that first word there is either making or baking. So, to stay safe, we are going to grab the K.
Wow. Yes, indeed.
Round and round we go. Where it stops, only a Wheel of Fortune knows.
Yes, indeed.
That's obviously a C. That is just a given. And I do hit bankrupt. Like, I mean, I hit bankrupt like it was going out of style, so.
There you go.
And what is that? Making or baking? A gigantic.
That's a prize.
Oh, it's not going to be gigantic considering I've already used the G. Let's try making.
There you go.
Making a romantic.
You got it. Sorry, there are no more vowels. What'll it be? You got it.
Making a romantic... I haven't got a clue.
Indeed. Lot of money.
Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to start a new YouTube page so I can actually post this video and give Wheel of Fortune a link so they can see, you know, exactly what's been happening with my account, whether or not this has been purposely done by them, which I believe it is, but you never know. It's a possibility that it's not. But anyways, let's get back to this. Making a romantic playlist.
Yes, indeed. Lot of money. Yes, indeed.
And for me to get the cashometer is very, very, very difficult, considering, as I said, the wedges on the wheel are all identical every single game. And
That's a prize.
it just makes it really hard
Yes, indeed.
to hit the cashometer.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, thank you. That's great.
Welcome to the bonus
Now,
round.
let's plug in this, charge my phone, since I got a few things I got to do in a bit. Let's pick some letters here. See what this is.
Have you got it?
It's a thing. Let's see, if I was to click quit, I'm on the first one, so it really doesn't matter. Let's see what this is. And this is a thing, and I haven't got a clue what this is at all. So, you know what? Let's just quit. Living legacy. A living legacy. And that is supposed to be a thing, is a living legacy. I love when you guys give me puzzles that were from the 1920s. That is something that is 100 years old. I love that, with actor and actress that absolutely nobody knows who they are at all. I've never heard of them, never seen the movie, absolutely nothing. Let's go to the next game with the identical wedges on an identical wheel.
Here's the puzzle.
Oh, what are you doing again? There you go. There's the 3400 next to the two 500s. There's the 2200. There's another 500 wedge that you generally receive something. This pink one over here, let me show you. That pink one there should be a 9. It should be the 950, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice try.
And I'm stupid, because what are you doing? I should have guessed the G or the N, and I would have got, I wasn't focused, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was actually doing here. So that's actually my fault.
Choose a letter. Yes, indeed. That's a big one. You got it.
And this one here is something, a foreign land. Starts with an E, and it is... just keep going here. And
Lot of money. There you go.
I might as well get the O just in case it's up there in the first word. It's exploring a foreign land is what the answer is. Let's just do a super spin since you know that the wheel is absolutely identical.
You got it.
Next game I play, I'm going to do it nice and slow again. And when you pick these 3 cards, regardless of what I pick, the other 2 will be, possibly a helping hand or the letter boost, the letter rockets, whatever. It'll be, whatever, as you're going to see here. I get the hat. The other one was getting free tickets, and the other one was getting a day of bankruptcy or bankruptcy protection or whatever. They're 7,000. That's the 4,000. The next one there was 2,600. There's your, 2,600.
Big one. You got it.
And regardless of what I pick, it's always one of the other 2 that, there, 2 boxes. I could, I'd rather have one of those boxes instead of, these hats, technically. But since I have to complete the 3-day task, obviously getting the hats is better than getting any of those boxes.
Are you ready for prizes?
And that is Billy Martin. Billy Martin. Billy.
Let's hear
Obviously, it's not Billy Martin. It is Dolly Parton.
Amazing.
And I'm on Lisbon, which is the last map. And I've actually already completed Lisbon once. I'm going through the second time on the first first level here I've already gotten. Now this second one will not light up. What's going to happen is it will revert back to the first one. It always does. That's just the way it is. Vegas Vacation, if I'm not mistaken, I've already spun the wheel. Yes, I did. No, I'm not going to use my diamonds to spin again to get absolutely something worthless. This one here, I got 2 more. Let's see what 2 more I got. I got this guy here. And got that. That's done. And you got to defeat the lucky duo 20 times. I've done it 5 because I've been busy making videos. If I was able to stream this like I do when I play World of Tanks or Star Trek or a few other games, it's automatically done through Twitch. So it's done through Xbox, it's done through PlayStation, it's done through whatever console that you have. You can actually stream as long as you have a camera. So this game you can't. I have to mirror this onto my computer monitor for me to record it, but I cannot upload the video to Wheel of Fortune because it can only be 25 megabytes big. And I tried just playing one single game and uploading the video and it wouldn't work. So obviously I'm gonna have to do it this way. And all it's just gonna do is just, cost me a little bit of time. This is an event, and as you're going to see, this wheel is going to be absolutely identical as the previous wheels have been. There's the 950, the pink one that I was talking about, the 500's next to it, and then there's another, you get the picture.
Yes, indeed.
There's your 3400 with the two 500s. Still exactly identical. Nothing has changed. Let's get a vowel. What I am going to do to see if this wheel does change is I will buy the 800 wedge just to actually see if something happens or not, which is going to be interesting. I hope I don't waste the letters for nothing.
Lot of money.
Hit bankruptcy. Wow, that's awesome.
You got it.
There goes that 7,000.
That's a big one. You got it.
Let's
Yes, indeed.
buy a vowel.
Guess away. You got it.
The Norman conquest of England.
Lot of money. You got it.
Actually, I should have hit the super spin, since you can see that this wheel is identical.
You got
Every
it.
wedge, absolutely identical. I guess that's the price you pay for,
There you go.
might as well get the A.
Yes, indeed. Lot of money. There you go.
Since there's two C's, I'm going to see if I can't, you know, hit something big like that 10,000 one to bump me up, which is not going to happen.
That's a big one.
Of course, lose the turn again. 1900, that's exactly what I just previously had.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, by the way, generally when you spin the wheel
Wow.
and it's the last letter that you need, it's always a low denomination.
There you
All the time. Regardless. I'll even get the U
go.
just
Got it.
because.
Sorry, there are no more vowels. Lot of money.
I have never in my life heard of the
There you
the
go.
Norman conquest of England ever in my life. And you know what? We'll take a screenshot of it, because that's what I always do when it's something that's, you know, retarded as this. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to open up my web browser real quick, and you'll be able to see this. And let's type in the Norman conquest of England. Let's see when this event happened. This happened in the year 1066, ended in 1075, and this was back in the 11th century. What happened in the Norman conquest of England? Norman conquest, the military conquest of England by William, Duke of Normandy, primarily affected by his decisive victory at the Battle of Hastings, October 14th, 1066. I have never learned about this in history whatsoever, and yet this is a puzzle that who gets? I get. That is what I'm talking about. Ever since I started doing the complaining.
Are you ready for prizes?
What are you doing? Wow, let's see. The last word is taste.
Do you have it?
Oh, hang on. Is it the leprechaun thing? No. So, anyways, this is, you know, what are you doing? So let's just quit quickly here. Let's get on to the next. Showing my good taste. Wow, that's really quite the answer. Now, since I'm getting the identical wheel every single game, it makes it logical for me to go over here. Let's click onto these two letters that I've gotten, a D and an S. What I'm going to do here is I am going to purchase the 400 wedge and the 500 wedge, and I'm going to show you guys how this is done. You got to spell the word requital, and I have enough that I can get it. It's the duration is 3 days. I'm going to redeem this, and perhaps my wheel will change by getting that. Maybe it will. Who knows? What we're going to do is we're going to grab the 400 one, because the 400 is continuously on the wheel that I'm on. And you have to spell freebies. Now I'm going to use another damn R. That's okay. There we go. That's done. Let's continue here. This one I'm going to have to solve the end just to beat the duo for the contest.
Here's the puzzle.
And let's see if the denominations... No, they haven't changed. They're exactly the same. You're going to see the 950, the 2000, the 750. Now this one here is a 500 wedge that has the, I'll get a letter for that. Now, the next one over is the 3400. The next one after that is the 500 that you automatically always get, regardless. It gives you a letter. So let's just see here.
It's a big one. There you go. You got it. Wow! You got it.
Actually should have purchased some free, some helping hands.
Wow!
What are we going to go for here?
You got it.
An S right there, eh? You know what? We're going to use a vowel blast.
There are no more vowels.
The something aisle. Huh, look at that. 7,000 again.
You got it.
Not 75. You know what? We're going to use this. Because I don't have my thinking cap on right now. Have you ever heard the phrase, the Emerald Isle? Because I sure haven't. And look at that. 7,000 again.
You got it. Wow. Yes, indeed. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. And we'll take a screenshot of this just to show what I usually, the types of stuff I usually get. And I do have to solve this bonus round because I need to get to beat the duo. What are you doing?
Do you have it?
Something Irish. Something Irish. Baking Irish. Something bread. Or making.
Have you got it? Ladies and gentlemen,
Baking
we have a
Irish soda bread. I have never heard of soda bread in my entire life. You know, that's wow. Baking Irish soda bread. It was the only logical word to put in for the soda, because you can't put, you know, there's no sofa. I knew the last word was bread. Wow. But let's continue the trek.
Here's the puzzle.
And food or drink. There's your 3,400. Now, they told me that there's only one 500 wedge on the wheel that's supposed to be the prize. As you can see, there's two 500s right here. Two 500s. Plus, this 500 there that's in, that's just, that you can just see, that's in purple. That's always a free letter.
Wow.
And we'll always go with an R to start this off with, just in case there's always like berry, there's, and we'll go with an E.
There you go.
See, there's two 500s, then there's the 500 that you automatically get all the time. So every time that I landed on a 700, 800, 900, 600 wedge, with the screenshots that I provided to you guys, I should have gotten a letter every single time, but I did not.
You got it.
And of course, let's just go pick this one, and as you'll see, that one there, it was a prize for absolutely everything. I ended up getting free tickets instead of a Vowel Blast, or the one that was in the middle there, I forget what it was. I didn't quite pay attention to it.
A lot of
thing you'll notice that I've just noticed is, let's just see, food and drink. This is... haven't got a clue. One thing I haven't seen is the 400 next to the 10,000 that's supposed to be lit up.
Wow.
Interesting. Very interesting, I think.
Nope.
Yeah, of course, no. Shooters.
Yes, indeed.
And it's an oyster shooters. Oyster shooters. I have never heard of this in my entire life.
Yes, away. Yes, indeed.
I don't know who has an oyster shooter. That's incredible. And I forgot to take a screenshot of the oyster shooter. And this is state, probably state firms.
Okay, solve the puzzle.
State parks.
Amazing.
Oyster shooters. Unreal. How many games have we played so far? So far, I've played 5 games, and as you can see, my wheel has been identical for all 5 of my games. Isn't that just... wow. And I just need to play one more show. But what I am going to do is I'm going to claim all of this because, I don't know, just in case something happens to my game, better to claim this than not to claim it. Time to take some medication. Oh, I already have it out there on the table already. Hopefully in this video here, I'm going to show you how when you get a helping hand and land on free spin and you guess the letter incorrectly, you would automatically get a free spin. But with this game, you don't get the free spin if you guess wrong. It strips you of your helping hand and then you obviously spin again, which I find pretty funny because it absolutely defeats the purpose of having a helping hand. A helping hand is when you spin regularly and you guess incorrectly, you get to spin again. Even if you guess correctly, you still get to spin again. But not on this particular game. And the next one here, I'm 28 out of 45. I do have a free 3-letter pack because I just got it from that. Let's open this up, and then we'll take a screenshot of the A, W, and H, which I really don't need any of them, but, you know, you can't see, but that's okay. We'll just take a screenshot like I usually do. And I just got those 3 letters. This should be lit up to let me know that I do have 3 letters. When you click on, the A, W, and the H should be lit up, but it's not. And that tells you right there that something is not really correct. Well, gonna have to win the bonus round in this one.
Here's the puzzle.
Food and drink.
That's a big one.
Yes, that is just great.
You got it.
Always take the R first.
There you go.
And that there's beef.
Wow. Yes, indeed. What will you get? A lot of money. Yes, indeed.
And free diamonds and more free time are the other 2 that were there.
You got it.
Cabbage. Beef and
Lot of money. Yes, indeed.
usually beef and barley go together, but I do not believe in this instance that's what's going to happen.
That's a big one. You got it.
Beef and carrots? Really? And that one there, I would get a free letter regardless.
Yes, indeed.
I think it's cabbage, cured beef, and carrots.
Choose a letter. There you go. Wow. There you go.
Oh, no. Cabbage, curled beef, and carrots? Usually the last, as I said, the last guess you're going to get is always going to be,
Nope.
oh, whoops. I accidentally, it's corned beef, but I accidentally, oops. That's okay. I get to use a helping hand for absolutely no reason.
There are no. Okay, solve the puzzle. You win the round.
cabbage, corned beef, and carrots. Wow, that's
Here's the bonus round.
another little something I've never heard of before in my life, but then again, I don't know, I guess I'm too old. And this is, it looks like it's Reuben sliders. Let's get the U, because I know it's Reuben.
Time to solve. You've done it.
The Reuben sandwich got its name from Arnold Reuben, owner of Reuben's New York restaurant. Great. And let's play one last game because I do have a busy schedule and I do have to do a few things. So, and unfortunately I do have to get the YouTube channel up, and I got to get this on, and
Here's the puzzle.
just to prove my point. You know, there, that 500, 500, so every 500 is a winner on this wheel. There's only one 400 wedge, and that's next to the 10,000 wedge, which I haven't even come close to getting.
That's a big one.
But all the other puzzles, when I did not
Got it.
purchase these wedges, I generally will land on it.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I'm just used to having the exact same wedges on the exact same wheel, game over and over and over and over again.
Lot of money.
And hitting the bankrupt over and over and
You
over.
got it. That's a big one. There you go.
I think the first word is turbo.
Pick away.
Let's guess B and see
I'm
what
sorry,
happens.
no.
No, it's not turbo. Classic TV?
Yes, indeed.
I should be able to guess this no problem, considering my age.
That's a prize.
Yeah.
Nope.
Really? Interesting.
There you go.
Three's Company. And obviously I gotta buy the A.
There you go.
Pick a card, any card. Let's pick something that, you know.
Pick one. You got it.
Oh, and when I go to use this, the upgrade, I'll get pretty much the lowest denomination multiplied by 5. There you go, 5,200. Really? That's it?
Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna use it again because I'm not gonna reset it. And watch what happens here. And obviously, it automatically does not go back to what it's supposed to be. It stays right here unless you actually reset it, which I think is, that's not really nice, but it is what it is. Look at that, identical. I just used 10 of them to get this cashew meter to move 1/4. And I think that that's just something else.
Solve the puzzle. Great work.
I just wanted to prove my point.
Welcome to the bonus
And
round.
let's see exactly how many games I've played so far. Hang on, let's just pick a few letters, syllables, this and that.
Let's hear it.
Decimal point.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner.
And you'll see right now, let's see how many games we've played with the exact identical wedges on the identical wheel. You know, you guys at Wheel of Fortune, you didn't happen to see a 600, 700, 800, or 900 at all? Yeah, neither did I. And I've played, that's 7 straight games that I've played, and for what? For nothing. Anyways, let's collect these diamonds here and end the video.